Hey everyone, it's Ashley and I'm back with a quick and easy hairstyling tutorial of how I hairstyle my Pixie with kind of like a soft, easy, everyday look. This has a little bit more volume. It does emphasize, my hair being shorter on the sides, so I really like using this one. So if you're interested in checking out how I do my hair, stay tuned. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and show you guys the process along with the different products that I use. My hair is currently wet, just washed it. And I'm actually going to use some Dollar Tree products. The first one is the Salon Selectives Intense Volume. It's the extra firm scented mousse. You can use pretty much any type of mousse. I'm using the Dollar Tree version and it works pretty well. And the thing that I'm actually going to finish off with is actually the Salon Selectives All Day Firm Hold Scented Hairspray. So this is also from Dollar Tree. Sometimes I switch it up, and if I just want to make my roots really tall, I'll actually use this Umberto Beverly Hills. This is actually a root building spray, and I got this at the 99-cent only store. So you can use a lot of dollar type of products, and it'll still give you the same type of results. And I'm also going to use a hair dryer. This is just the Conair hair dryer that I got from Walmart. I think it's right around $14. So my hair is wet. I'm going to go ahead and start blow drying after I put some mousse in and show you guys kind of the technique. I'm going to use just a standard hairbrush. If you have a round hairbrush, that might work a little bit better for you. But I try to do my hair kind of in sections so that I get the most volume. I'm going to use a little bit of mousse here. And I'm just going to apply it all over my hair here, especially along the top and the back. And a little bit along the side here because I'm going to give a little bit of volume right in here too. So the first thing I'm going to start doing is actually figuring out where my part on my hair is going to be, because this is my typical everyday type of look. And I usually part my hair along this side here. And I want it to be kind of a deeper part to kind of emphasize the fact that the sides are really short in comparison to the top and give it more volume. So I'm just going to go ahead and create this little part here. And the back, I don't actually section off. I leave that kind of loose and free. And then I'm going to go ahead and start blow drying this and giving it a little bit of volume. I'm actually going to start with the back of the hair. I think it's a little easier. And I'm going to put this on heat and go ahead and work with that. Afterwards, you can use cool to kind of set it. And what I'm actually doing here is actually pulling the roots up a little bit at an angle. I'm pulling my hair up with my hands, and that will just help give it a little bit more volume. It will settle back down into more of the typical shape that I'm looking for, but having it up kind of at an angle seems to help it have a little bit more volume. And my next step is I'm actually going to dry this section downwards and try to keep it smooth. Right in this area here, I take a little bit of hair that's a little bit longer than the rest, and I do give that one a little bit more volume up, and that way it has a little bit more fluffy look. The next step for me is actually going to be to take my hair and start blow drying it, but I'm going to actually add a little bit of volume on the side here, not a lot, but most of it's actually going to be, almost straight up on this one, and then I'm going to kind of curve it over once it starts drying. For this next part, I actually have the front still a little bit wet, but I'm actually going to make sure I pull this forward a little bit and then angle it slightly towards this direction. And while I'm doing that, I will still mess with this part and try to make it kind of loose and messy, and that way it gives it a little bit more volume and interest. So for the next step, once you kind of played with your hair a bit and you figure out how you want it to look, you can make it look a little bit more edgy if you make it a little bit more severe and you pull it over further, that type of thing. Or you can just kind of like pull it down and have it look a little bit softer. Either way, you just take your spray and you just spray around your hair, particularly areas with the most volume, because that's going to move a little bit more. And this is kind of how you get my softer everyday type of look. It's very easy to do. Usually it takes more time to actually explain it than to do it, so it only takes me a couple minutes in the morning just to do my hair this way. And it's one of my favorites. It goes with pretty much anything, so just an easy kind of look. And if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below and let me know if you're interested in seeing any more hairstyling tutorials. I'm gonna kind of change it up and make it, interesting with my hair here shortly, doing some different types of looks. So definitely let me know if you're interested in seeing how I achieve that. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye!